You're scrolling, 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 and then you stop. Why? What makes you stop? That is the entire game on social media. Today, we're going to crack the code on the hook, that first critical moment that decides if your hard work gets seen or just swiped away into oblivion.
So let's be real, it's super frustrating, right? You spend hours researching, filming, and editing this piece of content that you know is valuable. You hit publish and nothing. Meanwhile, you see another video that seems, I don't know, kind of basic, and it's got millions of views. What is the secret sauce? Well, I'm telling you, it almost always comes down to one tiny little moment.
That's it. 3 seconds. That's all you get. Not 10 seconds, not even 5. You have just 3 seconds to convince a total stranger that your video is worth their time. It's a brutal reality, but if you can master those 3 seconds, you can win the game. Now, you have to understand, in the world of shorts, the hook is literally everything. Because videos just autoplay, that very first thing you say or show, that is your title. That is your thumbnail. It's the whole package rolled into one split-second decision for the viewer: stay or keep scrolling. Okay, so how do we actually nail those first 3 seconds? Let's dive into 3 incredibly powerful hook formulas that work like magic for educational stuff. And we're going to start with one of my absolute favorites, the contrarian. The psychology behind this is just, it's so simple and so good. You say something that goes completely against what everyone in your niche believes to be true. And what does that do? It creates an instant gap in their understanding. Their brain just slams on the brakes and goes, wait a minute, that can't be right. I have to see why they think that. I mean, look at how powerful this example is. If you know anything about personal finance, a systematic investment plan, or SIP, is like rule number 1 for building wealth. So when you hear someone say the exact opposite, your brain short circuits. You're immediately thinking, hold on, that's what everyone tells me to do. And bam, just like that, you're hooked. You have to stay to find out why.
All right, next up, we've got a hook that works on a totally different level. It's not about creating curiosity, it's about building instant trust. Let's talk about the authority hook.
Think about it. Why should anyone listen to you over the thousands of other creators out there? The authority hook answers that question before they even have a chance to ask it. You're basically saying, hey, I've put in the work, I have the experience, I did the research. You're signaling that your content isn't just another opinion, it's backed by some serious substance.
This is just a killer hook. The hidden message here is, I spent hundreds of hours reading 100 books, most of which were probably not great, so that you don't have to. I'm just going to give you the 5 golden nuggets. You instantly become this trusted expert, this curator who's saving them a ton of time. That is so, so valuable. And for our third and final hook, we have an oldie but a goodie. It's a classic for a reason, and it's perfectly built for short videos. It's the listicle hook, and it plays right into how our brains are wired. You know, our brains just naturally prefer order over chaos. So when you tell a viewer, I'm going to give you 3 tips or 5 reasons, you're giving them a clear roadmap. They know exactly what to expect. It makes the information feel so much more digestible and less overwhelming, which makes them way more likely to stick around for the whole thing. This example is just perfect. It's not some vague idea, it is a concrete promise. The viewer knows they're about to get 3 specific, actionable things they can do. That clarity is comforting. It removes the guesswork and makes them want to see all 3 points. Okay, so let's recap. We've got the contrarian, the authority, and the listicle. These are 3 amazing tools for your creator toolkit, designed to stop that scroll cold in those first 3 seconds. So now let's figure out which one you should be using. This little chart here makes it super simple. Just think about the goal of your video. Are you trying to challenge a popular idea and get people talking in the comments? Go with the contrarian. Do you need to prove that you know your stuff? The authority hook is your absolute best friend. Or if you're just teaching something with clear step-by-step tips, you really can't go wrong with the simple, clean structure of a listicle. So look, here's the bottom line. Your hook isn't just the beginning of your video, it is the most important part of your video. Getting this right can literally be the difference between 100 views and 1 million views. So the only question left is, which one are you going to use first?